This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the management, and the network. Live via satellite, your host Mr. Carlos Bien Mendoza and Mr. JB Mark Sabangan.
Hello Philippines and hello world! Welcome to another episode of your Saturday Business Tambayan. And this is The Biz Talk. So, how are you guys? How are you, partner?
I'm glad to see our audience again.
Alright, as well. We wanted to give you our best shot. This episode will be a great one. Today we're going to talk about employee involvement and work design.
Yes, that's right. We will have our very special guest this morning. Are you ready?
We won't let you wait.
Let us welcome our first guest. She is the representative of the Belief Club and also working as a business analyst. Please welcome Ms. Stephanie Termis.
Hello everyone!
Welcome to the Biz Talk, Miss Stephanie Termis. Thank you for being with us today in spite of your very busy schedule.
Thank you also for having me here. It's a great pleasure.
Now, tell me, what exactly is employee involvement?
Okay, so employee involvement is the direct participation of staff in activities that help the business fulfill its mission and attain its goals. More importantly, it is getting the employees involved in the management and decision-making processes of the business. It can be described in terms of 4 key elements that promote worker involvement. This approach makes the employees responsible for growing the company, hitting business metrics, and solving organizational issues. Employees use their expertise, innovative ideas, and endeavors to contribute in whatever way they can, and in this aspect, employee involvement builds a sense of community and family within the company.
Actually, that's great. Involved employees see the bigger picture and this allows them to understand their roles in the organization more.
Yes, engagement empowers them to be more accountable, not only for their own performance but to that of the business as well. Am I right, Miss Stephanie?
Exactly. In every organization, employee engagement has always been the priority in order to stay competitive and relevant. And truth be told, a company's success doesn't depend on the culture, the process, or even the leadership, but rather on the employees and how involved they are in growing the business.
You mentioned earlier the elements of employee involvement. Can you tell us more about it?
These principles can be summed up as providing employees with power, information, knowledge, and rewards to ensure that the system will be effective and that the various practices will work together to have a positive impact on our employee engagement. The first one is the power. It means that employees have the power to make decisions that are important to their performance and to the quality of their working lives. Involvement is maximized when the highest possible level of power is pushed down to the employees that have to carry out the decisions. The second one is the information. It means data including information on the quantity and quality of business output, costs, revenues, profitability, and customer reactions. Timely access to relevant information is vital to making effective decisions. In our company, we promote employee involvement by ensuring that the necessary information flows freely to those with decision authority. The third one is the knowledge, or employee skills and abilities. It can be distinguished from information, which is the data employees use to make decisions and take actions. Employee involvement contributes to organizational effectiveness only to the extent that employees have the requisite skills and knowledge to make good decisions. Our organization facilitates employee involvement by providing training and development programs for improving members' knowledge and skills. Such learning can cover an area of expertise having to do with performing tasks, making decisions, solving problems, and understanding how the business operates. The last one is the reward. We all know how important rewards are because people generally do those things for which they are recognized. Rewards can have a powerful effect on getting our people involved in the organization. Meaningful opportunities for involvement can provide employees with internal rewards such as feelings of self-worth and accomplishment. External rewards such as pay and promotions can reinforce employee involvement when they are linked directly to performance outcomes that result to participation in decision making. These four elements, the power, information, knowledge, and rewards, contribute to employee involvement success by determining how much employee participation in decision making is possible in the organization. To the extent that all four elements are made available throughout and especially in the lower levels of the organization, the greater the employee involvement. Furthermore, because the four elements of employee involvement are interdependent, they must be changed together to obtain a positive result.
Oh, very informative. I also believe that all those elements are essential. Imagine if organization members are given more power and authority to make decisions, but they do not have the information or knowledge and skills to make good decisions. Then the value involvement is likely negligible.
Yeah, right. That was a very good example. For now, let us check our live audience and let's see if they have something to share and to ask.
Alright, someone is raising a hand. Hello, Mr. Tanael.
Hello to everyone watching. I would like to share my insights about our discussion. Because based on experience, those elements are really important and interdependent. Without the other elements, the employee involvement will most likely fail. For example, we once increased employees' powers, informations, knowledge, and skills, but we failed to link rewards to the performance consequences of changes, giving our members little incentive to improve organizational performance. Thus, their motivation to be part of decision making became low, which really became an issue. But now, we have resolved it. The more transparent our managers can make the firm's operations, the more effectively employees can contribute to the firm's success. Transparency is also important because it helps employees see the link between their actions and the performance of the firm. Hence, transparency is essential for employees to see what they are doing that is working and what isn't.
Great, Mr. Tanael. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience about employee involvement. We are glad to hear that your organization is doing now better.
So, moving on, we have another audience here. Hello, Mr. Bob Kenneth Rosales.
Hello. I would like to ask Miss Stephanie, what is the importance of employee involvement? And can you give some tips on how we will encourage employees to be involved?
That was a good question. Thank you so much for asking. And as what I have said before, employee involvement is really important in business. It increases productivity, and let's say when employees are involved, they make more calculated decisions, plan their work, and bring more enthusiasm to their jobs. This increases the productivity and growth of the organization. It also enhances the morale of employees. It makes employees involved psychologically. Actually, an employee with high confidence is more engaged, happy, and most probably enjoy their work. It also creates a healthier relationships. This involvement gives everyone the opportunity to share their knowledge, encourages the relationship between managers and employees, and it also opens up the idea of accepting each other's ideas and makes the workplace a better place. Another importance of this is it creates commitment towards the organization. Basically, when you listen to your employees and help them perform better, they become more loyal and committed to the organization and help you build a strong future. Involving the employees gives them more autonomy for better performances. Achieving full potential will mean that your employees will love to work for you, and that itself is a great news. And involvement will make them more loyal towards the organization, hence increasing retention and reducing turnover. I hope that answered your question.
Right. Creating forums for employees to develop and share ideas for improving firm performance can be effective, but only when good ideas from employees actually get used.
Alright, there's another audience who want to speak. Our audience must be really interested in this topic, huh?
Hello, Miss Anna Virginia Nigdao. What would you like to share to us?
Hello. I was really engaged with the discussion and I just want to quote this. Steve Jobs once said, it doesn't make sense to hire smart people and tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. And hiring the best talent is not enough. To mold them according to your organizational need is crucial. Employee skills, expertise, and experience add a lot of value to the organization. But to bring the best in them, it is critical to involve your employees and practice a cultural collaboration. Involve your employees and build a work culture of the collaborative workforce for better growth and success.
Wow, thank you, Miss Nick Dao, for sharing what you've learned about this topic. It is indeed a great topic that even our audience want to be involved. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your time today, Miss Stephanie. I hope that the talks give them insights into employee involvement and why is it essential for every organization.
Thank you so much for having me here today, and I really had fun. I hope that you have learned something from me, and I'm looking forward to be back here again next time. Okay, I guess. Thank you so much.
이제 10번이 어떻게 해요? 앞에 6개인가 7개는 그 뭐야?
That is all for our topic. We will back after the short break.
Dude, umalis na yung train! Paano yung tournament ko?
Eh di abulin natin. But first, fuel for adventure.
Hindi na natin maabutan!
Akong bahala.
Seryoso ka?
Oh! Anong sabi ko sa'yo?
Fuel for adventure!
Hello everyone, welcome back. We are now on the second part of the show. And let me introduce to you our second guest. She is a business analyst and a business owner. Please welcome Miss Eliza Jean Solon.
Hello, Miss Eliza. Thank you for joining us today and for spending some time with us.
Oh, thanks for having me as well. It's a pleasure. Good day, Mr. JB and Mr. Carlos, and good day sa mga kabistok natin dyan. My name is Eliza Jean Solon, and I am the owner of AJ Salon and Spa.
We've heard that you've been working on a different job redesigning lately. Can you tell us more about what is work design?
Work design is concerned with creating jobs and work groups to generate high levels of employee fulfillment and productivity. It can be standalone change program or part of a larger program. Often, work design is described in terms of job characteristics or features of work that affect how people feel about their jobs. Research has identified many job characteristics that are positive and the result in working being or more motivating or less stressful. Actually, there are 3 approaches used in work design.
Approaches? Can you further explain that?
Sure. The 3 approaches to work design include the engineering approach, which focuses on efficiency and simplification. It proposes the 3 most efficient work designs can be determined by clearly specifying the task to be performed, the work methods to be used, and the workflow among individuals. Socio-technical approach, which balances the social and the technical dimensions of work and is the most recent form. This approach is currently the most extensive body of scientific and applied work underlying employee involvement and innovative work designs. The motivational approach, which seeks to enrich work experiences based on creating jobs with high levels of meaning, discretion, and knowledge of results. The motivational method provides people with opportunities for autonomy, responsibility, closure that is doing a complete job, and performance feedback. For the conceptual background, we have the socio-technical system and the environmental relationship. Socio-technical system consists of two independent but related parts of social part, including the people performing the task and the relationships among them, a technical part including the tools, techniques, and methods for task performance. These two parts are independent of each other because each follows a different of behavioral laws. The social part operates according to biological and sociological laws, whereas the technical part functions according to mechanical and physical laws. Nevertheless, the two parts are related because they must act together to accomplish tasks, hence the term socio-technical signifies the joint relationship that must occur between the social and the technical parts. And the word systems communicate that this connection results in a unified whole. Environmental relationship, the second major premise underlying STS theory, is that such systems are open to their environment. Open systems must interact with their environment to survive and develop. This enables the STS to adapt to changing conditions and to influence environment in favorable directions. In summary, the STS theory suggests that effective work systems jointly optimize the relationship between their social and technical parts. Moreover, such systems effectively manage the boundaries separating and relating them to the environment. This allowed them to exchange with their environment while protecting themselves from external disruptions.
Oh wow, thank you for making it clear. Now let us hear some questions from the audience.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Paco. What would you like to ask to our guest?
Hello to everyone. My question is, can employees change their own work design?
Yes, even though work design is sometimes constrained by the situation, such as the type of technology or the approach of the leader, people in their jobs can shape their work designs too. This has been referred to as job crafting by some researchers. Job crafting involves changing one task, relationship, and way of thinking about work in order to make one's job more meaningful and motivating. Example of job crafting include focusing effort on tasks that are most interesting, building new relationship with others at work, reducing uninteresting or unnecessary tasks, introducing better ways of doing things, and obtaining more support from their supervisors.
Oh, thank you. I think that's all. Thank you so much for being with us today. We really had fun listening to you.
Thank you also for inviting me as your guest for today's episode, and to the viewers, I hope you get a lot from me, and I'm glad to be helped, and I'm looking forward to be back here again soon. Bye!
We hope that the viewers learned something today. This is Carlos Ben Mendoza,
And I am JB Mertatsabalan, your host for today. This has been the Beast Talk.
See you on our next episode. Bye!
Bye-bye!